Because I said, I think Chelsea forgot to put the shoes in the box. And I was just saying that because they were so light. Did you see I peeked? I peeked to make sure. And I scared poor Chelsea. She was across the room and she was like, what? I'm like, no, you did. It's just that's how light they are. So lightweight. And I got the brand new color. So if you've been watching shoe shopping tonight, I think you're getting on what you need to get. Shoes with perforations and red, because we've had more red tonight than we've seen in forever. And this is a second star of the day. So the first star that we've had in the show was also Clark's, was also CLOUDSTEPPERS, and that was that wonderful little wedge, which I think we sold well over 1,700 of, so don't wait on that one if you want to go back and pick her up. In narrow, medium, and wide. So we just got off of the shoe shopping with Jane, Comfortiva sneaker that comes in narrow, medium, and wide. Now this one comes in narrow, medium, and wide. It's the only day in January that we're gonna give you 3 easy payments. So the night to buy it is now, and it is 3 easy payments of $21.52. And we have it in great colors, all man-made. Maybe the lightest weight shoe in the show. I mean, you will think that, like I was teasing Chelsea, we forgot to put your shoes in the box when you get this delivered to your home. They are as light as walking on, not air, clouds. So here we have it in your navy, and then we have it in black. Again, all man-made material. You can get it wet, you can wipe it off. It's not an issue. Love this red. My mother loved red shoes. She loved the color red, and she was a green-eyed, red-headed lady, so she could rock that red, even though when she was little, they would say redheads can't wear red. She loved it. So this red shoe means so much to me. It's brand new this week, so get it while we got it. And then we also have it for you in desert, which is the tan. That color's been flying out the door today, from our today's special value to some of our other choices. But I've got narrow width, we have medium width, we have wide width. Again, here's Brittany joining us in shoe shopping. We had a fun time on New Year's Day in my closet, and she's back here with shoe shopping tonight looking awesome. And to me, this shoe lets Brittany go anywhere. Like if she was in a lace-up sneaker, maybe couldn't go in for a meeting. Or if she was in a super high heel, maybe couldn't go to, like, you know, maybe you're going to a Golden Globes viewing party tomorrow night, right? To kind of dish about who's on the red carpet and what movies have you seen or what shows do you want to go see. This shoe, to me, goes anywhere. Liana Matera is back. It's also a great price for CLOUDSTEPPERS.
Yes, it is.
Because this is like a brand new color. This is a beautiful new shoe to the collection. It's only $64.56. In terms of CLOUDSTEPPERS, that's a really, really great price.
Yes.
And have I told you it came in red, brand new today? I'm so excited. So before we even get started, Clark's, you guys have been around for a while making great shoes,
yes,
right?
Since 1825, 192 years. Started off making slippers. So now we stay true to that DNA, but now we marry it with style.
Have you seen the movie Coco yet?
No, I have not. I would love to see
It's
that.
about a shoemaking family.
Oh, I would love to see that.
I didn't know that. We went to see it. I cried and cried and cried and cried. And then I have to blog about it because something happened afterwards, which if my daughter wasn't with me, you wouldn't believe it really happened. But anyway, it's about this family that makes shoes. So if you love shoes, you got to go see the movie. Oh. But if you love shoes, you also got to shop tonight because we are in a 3-hour tour of shoes featuring Greg Cam, back of the shoe shot. Here he is. We actually have a timer up in the control room, and if like 15 minutes have gone by and I haven't said Greg or we haven't seen Greg, we got to put him up. Right, Greg? Maybe. So you guys obviously been around a long time, but what I love about you, Liana, and your entire Clark's team is you don't rest on any laurels.
No.
Like CLOUDSTEPPERS weren't here a couple years ago. This is actually one of the newest members of the Clark's family.
That's right. A little bit over 2 years ago, we introduced CLOUDSTEPPERS. It is the utmost in underfoot cushioning. We just did a CLOUDSTEPPER wedge a few cells back. This is that CLOUDSTEPPER fisherman style. This has 18 millimeters of underfoot cushioning. So even more so than the wedge. Just truly that comfort, feels like you're walking on clouds with that. And I love how this is that fisherman meets sneaker.
Can I just ask one question real quick? So you said 18 and we went, woo. How many millimeters are in normal comfort shoes?
About 4 to 5 are in a normal average comfort shoe, which is actually good. But to have more than 4 times the amount, all wrapped up into a shoe that you're going to be walking day to night and truly feel like you're walking on clouds is amazing.
It's so lightweight. And I mean, if you think about it, if your shoes are heavy and you're taking we now are all Fitbit, and we're checking out
Yes.
how many steps we take all day. 10,000 steps in a heavy, clunky shoe compared to 10,000 steps in this super lightweight shoe, that makes you want to go 12,000 steps
That's
in
right.
a day.
Absolutely. And when you get home, you're not going to want to take these off. You're going to go and do your wash. You're going to start your dinner. That's truly how comfortable these are. They could also be your house shoe. You slip these on, keep them by the door, run to the bus stop, run to get the mail. There's a great shot. That red is beautiful. The red has the lighter outsole.
Love that
the other
red.
ones have a little darker outsole. But I love the upper on this. It's that closed toe, but you have that gore here. So you have all that stretch and flexibility when you're slipping this on and off. Then you have around here also gore right at the ankle. So truly easy on, easy off. Love that closure here, but you have that breathability. So if you have any dexterity issues, you don't have to fuss with buckles or laces. And there is that cushion soft footbed. It's
I love that you're
softness,
removing it.
right, from the
because-
very first
Yep.
step that you take.
If you have your own insole, you
Yes.
have a very beautifully made for you by a great podiatrist, custom orthotic, you can remove it and place it in there. But if you haven't tried this yet, go for it. And have you noticed the ends on the screen? We have this in narrow. So this is that cute shoe that kind of really is your bridge between the super casual and then a little more of the wear to work kind of look.
Yes.
Especially in the red. Like if I walked into a meeting, because the red doesn't have contrast stitching, neither
Right.
does the desert. So that to me dresses it up a little
Right.
bit more, where the contrast stitching makes it a little bit more casual. And I think that's why when I saw the sand on, or the desert, I should say, on Brittany, I thought she could walk into a meeting here at QVC. I mean, we like to look nice for meetings, but we don't have to be super
Right.
dressed up. Like, we don't do dress down Fridays anymore. Those days kind of don't exist. You could go pretty much anywhere, especially in the red or the desert.
You absolutely could, again, because it is that great toe shape. You have lots of room in that toe box. And look how it's scalloped on the sides. I love how it frames the foot there. So you have that coverage, but you have that breathability and that flexibility. It's all man-made, so easy to keep clean. You also have a little bit of that toe guard there, so it protects it all around the shoe. And again, just lightweight, super lightweight, cloud steppers, like you're walking on clouds.
And super cute. I mean, tonight we said we are just not going to pretend that when we all leave, we're going to, number one, make sure I charged my halo up today, because I wanted to make sure we got the halo in the car. So we're all keeping our fingers crossed, hoping that the car is going to turn over. We all have, I mean, you should see the amount of woolies I'm going to put on this body when I leave work tonight. I think what we're doing here is kind of giving you that sneak peek of what the weather's going to be like. I love how Liana said this is a great house shoe, but if you live in Florida or California and you are balmy, even in the 50s, right? We would give anything for that right now. Or, you know, you're heading on a cruise, or you just live in more of a temperate climate where you don't get extreme temperatures. And you just love a shoe that you can wear with tights now and wear barefoot then. It's all what our Sillian Stork is all about. It is brand new in red. I have to tell you this too. It's kind of a little shoe insider information. If you find a shoe that comes in narrow, medium, and wide, it's probably one of the best sellers, and it's also probably one of the easiest shoes to try, because not every shoe can be made in multiple widths.
That's right.
But a comfort shoe with a lot of give and a lot of flexibility, that's a shoe that we will, you know, say, gosh, could we add that second width? A lot of shoes like this start in medium and wide. We see how popular it is. We're like, can we please do it in narrow? Can we, you know, try to get multiple widths? So if you are new to Clarks or new to the Cloud Stepper, this is a great way to get started. Red is new this week, and look, some of our colors have sizes have sold out. Some of our sizes are super limited. Size 11 is getting limited in the medium. We have 1,500 gone. A lot of the wides in red are either limited or sold out, and that shoe came in this week, so we just got it in stock.
Exactly. And if you have something, you need it for a uniform, or if you're in the catering business, or you're in sales and you just need more of a monochromatic, it does have a little bit of that popping on the stitch, but it's all with the outsoles darker. You slide it on, easy on and off, and super lightweight. So if you're traveling, spring break, if you're, you know, starting to plan that, my daughter just went back to college, so I'll probably see her till spring break. I know, she just left this morning. But spring break hopefully is around the corner. This is perfect for that trip that you're going to take in spring break. A cruise, like Jane had said, perfect for that. All of that walking around. A school teacher who doesn't want to wear that boot or wear that heel, it's that perfect option.
Right.
It
or
goes
walking
with
around
so
your
many
house.
things. Sure.
I mean, we were carrying my husband was carrying boxes up from the basement because it's time to do the breakdown of the Christmas stuff. And he looked at me and he said, I can't believe I'm asking you this because it's 9 degrees outside, but are you hot?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when, you know, I look at housework as fitness.
Yes.
I never walk up the steps. We're always charging up the stairs in my house, get a little extra calories burned. So this is a perfect shoe to, I don't know how you do barefoot. I can't do barefoot for long periods anymore because my feet start to hurt. We show you the support that you get.
Right.
The desert is starting to follow the red. I'm seeing a lot of yellow lights pop up in there. So there's the red and
Look
the
at
desert.
that red.
I think that those two have, you know, the easiest morph into dressiness.
Right.
And then we've got the black and the navy, which, you know, you and Amy often call the hand of Clark's or the DNA of Clark's.
That's
that
right.
contrast stitching is really what you're all about. And get these home and understand why we could tease Chelsea and say, did you put shoes in the box? Because it is so lightweight. And can you talk about what goes on the inside? Because that's what CLOUDSTEPPERS, really, that's what put them on the map.
It is our Cushion Soft technology. It is 18 millimeters of underfoot cushioning. As you can see with this puppet here, we have 10 millimeters of an ortholite memory foam, 5 millimeters of a high-density sock foam filler so it keeps its shape, 3 millimeters of EVA to keep it lightweight and shock absorbent, all on an EVA shell. So you have all of that softness, all of that cushioning with each step that you take.
And that's what CLOUDSTEPPERS means,
That's right. That's what CLOUDSTEPPERS is about. You have, again, that cushion softness from the very first step. It is a jersey-lined footbed, so it feels like your favorite T-shirt. It's an ortholite memory foam, so for each step that you take, it's going to absorb all of that impact, all of that shock, long-lasting support. So season after season, year after year, it's going to maintain all of that cushioning and all of that bounce that you're going to have as if the first day you bought it.
And I'm finding true to size, so, you know, this is not something you have to go down or you have to go up. I'm in a 7 medium. I'm pretty much across the board, always a 7 medium, unless I'd wear something with a really, really thick sock. So I always say that's why I got to do all the shoe shows, is because I'm the sample size here at QVC.
Yes, me too. Right.
So we knew, like, I'd be able to try on all the shoes. There's a quick shot of the red that Kylene has on, so cute. Don't wait too long on that red. It is by far the most limited color. Love this look. The cardigan, the striped top, the trouser pant that you see on Kathleen. And look how the navy with the contrast stitch really picks up the look in that cute little striped top. I mean, I think as women, we love to be comfortable now, right? We love to be casual, but I want the casual to really be, I don't want to say dressy, but I want it to be fashionable.
That's
you know,
right.
I don't want to look like I just, you know, grabbed 3 items out of my closet in the dark, threw them on my body, and out the door I went. And so just having those little nods to the fashion elegance really makes such a statement. And we have narrows. Oh my gosh, #1 question often, where are the narrows?
It
this
really
comes
is.
in narrow.
I have a
medium and
girlfriend whose
wide.
mom is a narrow, and she always says, Liana, when are you going to sell a narrow? Because it's so hard for her to find a narrow. So I hope she's watching today.
Well, and you know, just a little public service announcement for QVC. You can search by your size, and I've searched, some women have come to me on Facebook and said, you don't have any narrows, and I'll say, like, what's your size? And I think I searched like an 8.5 narrow recently. We had like 60 plus shoes.
Wow.
A lot of shoes that we don't ever get on air, but from great names like David Tate and, oh gosh, Bella Vita, that really, Easy Street, we have a lot of narrow width. So tell your
I am going to.
friend's
mom, I will.
to search by size on QVC. And you'll also find that in several of our bestsellers from Clark's, like a lot of our beautiful little guys that are coming up for spring and summer, our wonderful sandals are coming in narrow like this one. So red last call, that's desert color, awesome, super, super lightweight, either in the black or the blue, the limited red or that desert color. And also, you know, really kind of kicking off the season, the fashion season with a bang.
It is. And it's also lined in that sock material, so everything that's rubbing against your foot when you're wearing it barefoot feels great.
Well, we got Spanko in the house coming up next. Liana, you're going to be back a little bit later, so don't go too far. We are 3-hour touring with shoe shopping, a little Gilligan's Island action, and a lot of comfort. Okay, you guys found Spanko, and I'm not surprised. here's the story. This actually was a big item on QVC2. We wanted to bring it immediately, do shoe shopping with Jane. We couldn't because you guys bought it over and over and over again.